Psalm 42. As a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been food day and night. While they say to me all the day long, where is your God? These things I remember as I pour out my soul. How would I go with the throng and lead them in procession to the house of God with glad shouts and songs of praise, a multitude keeping festival? Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. My soul is cast down within me. Therefore I remember you from the land of Jordan and of Hermon, from Mount Mizar. Deep calls to deep at the roar of your waterfalls. All your breakers and your waves have gone over me. By day the Lord commands his steadfast love, and at night his song is with me, a prayer to the God of my life. I say to God, my rock, why have you forgotten me? Why do I go mourning because of the oppression of the enemy? As with a deadly wound in my bones, my adversaries taunt me, while they say to me all the day long, where is your God? Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. Hello, here is the commentary for Psalm 42. Psalm 42 is a prayer by a spiritually discouraged person, likely from the sons of Korah, who longs for God's presence in communal worship but feels distant from him, possibly due to exile or suffering. The psalmist uses the metaphor of a panting deer thirsting for water to express his intense soul longing for God. Despite feeling cast down and taunted by enemies who question God's presence, the psalmist engages in self-talk to confront discouragement and command his soul to hope in God's future deliverance and presence. Key themes: spiritual thirst. The psalm opens with the powerful image of a thirsty deer yearning for water, symbolizing the psalmist's intense spiritual longing for God, the living God. Discouragement and despair. The psalmist experiences deep discouragement, feels forgotten, and describes himself as cast down, unable to stop crying, which is compared to a helpless sheep on its back. Opposition and mockery. The psalmist faces external opposition, with enemies taunting him and questioning where his God is, which intensifies his feeling of abandonment and spiritual struggle. Longing for God's presence. He vividly recalls happier times of communal worship and the sound of singing, highlighting his current absence from such experience and his yearning to appear before God again. Self-confrontation and hope. The psalm features a pattern of self-confrontation where the psalmist directly speaks to his own soul, urging it to hope in God despite current feelings. Context and interpretation. The psalm is traditionally attributed to David, or it is a pilgrimage psalm from the sons of Korah, a Levitical family. Exile or detachment. The psalmist appears to be separated from the temple and communal worship, possibly due to illness, forced detention, or exile. Spiritual warfare. The psalm offers a relatable picture of spiritual. The psalm offers a spiritual warfare. The psalm offers a relatable picture of spiritual depression, where feelings of despair, doubt, and distance from God are faced with the active commitment to trust and hope in God. The self-talk pattern. The core aspect is the ongoing internal conversation where the psalmist confronts his despair, reminding his soul of God's goodness and promising future praise, even while acknowledging his pain. Thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you tomorrow.